Hi, this is Sherry. Welcome to my house. I literally just finished doing our entire reading outside. Animal totems, 4 different messages, and it was lost. So I wondered if I was supposed to do the exact same messages again or if I should ask again. And I got a couple of them the same, but a couple of them changed. So I'm going to do this in the house. And we have our first animal totem I'm going to show you is Princess Tiger Lily. Hi, Lils. So the cat totem. Cat totem speaks about many different things. It is the balance between the dark and the light. Interesting as Lily is black and white, talks about integrating the dark and the light. Other aspects of yourself that you need to look at. Talks about dealing with the ego. Hi, Lils. You want to come up and visit us? Come on up. Come on. Come on up. Up. Okay, well, while she figures that out, I'll talk to you. Oh, she's here. Okay, so with cat totem, because of their eyes, you noticed her eyes, and she's inside right now, and her pupils are huge. When I did the reading outside, she was looking into light, and the pupils were very, very small. But it talks about the ability, because of cats, the ability to see in the dark. And so it talks about examining the darkness in you, examining your fear. She thinks she's a bird, and she keeps wanting to sit in this plant, which is not going to happen. Here's my other animal. Hi, Legs. So here's our 2 cat totems. Cat totems, they speak about independence. They speak about curiosity, as you can see, climbing all over the place. They speak about, so that would be exploring the unknown, aspects of your life in the unknown. They talk about agility, landing on your own 2 feet. So maybe you're going through a difficult time in your life, and cat totem says that you will be able to accomplish what you need to and land on your feet. Also, cat totem, let me think, different things. Curiosity, balance and agility. They're great hunters, right? Cats are amazing hunters. So it talks about having the ability to know, they have the ability of being patient and knowing when to strike. They stalk their prey, and they know exactly when to move and when not to move. So it talks about in aspects of your life, whatever you're working with, knowing to be patient and know when to move and when not to move. Cats spend a lot of time, they're either sleeping, eating, or hunting. So they know when to do things. It's all about timing, agility and balance, integrating the dark and the light. So examining your egos, looking at your fears, things that you find you're afraid of, you may not want to look at. So they're asking you to do so. Here, she's settled down here. Cat totem, what else? I'm trying to think of cats. I think of the Egyptians, that in the Egyptian times, cats knew that they were celebrated and worshipped as gods and goddesses, and she is not forgotten. I was going to show you. That's my little cat section up there, and there's my Bastet, which is literally talking. Did you see it? That's literally speaking about the cat abilities. Cat's one of my main totems. So trying to think of other messages for cat. But while I'm thinking about that, maybe something else will come. There's another totem I have. This is Babe. This is my Siamese fighting fish, Babe. And the beta totem, fish, talks about fishes, if they live in water. So it talks about being able to move through the waters of your life. They talk about also being connected to other realms, spiritual realms, because water is transitory, and the illusions. Liger, no, he wants to go outside. See, he's curious. So, there's a message for cat. What you've been curious about, go after it. Pay attention to what you're curious about, and what is it in your life that maybe you haven't been following, and examine that. Maybe take a look. Okay, go ahead. You want to go? Go for a cruise. Okay, sorry about that. Fish, Siamese fighting fish. Okay, so fish deal with water. They live in water. They're So it's about dealing with the emotional waters of your life, being connected to clairaudience, because, like I said, they're symbols of, oh, I can't think of the word right now. It just went right out of my head. Sometimes that happens. But the Siamese fighting fish, you know, you notice them, see how they're in the water, alone in the water. Of course they're in the water, but they're alone. They can't be with others or they'll fight. So it talks about a warrior spirit. It also talks about solidarity and going in and examining what needs to be your ego. So it talks about going in and seeing what it is that you need to examine in the waters of your life. I think I'm going to leave it at that because I can't think. My mind just totally went blank. Sorry about that. Okay, and there's my little princess sitting on the bed. She knows she was a goddess in another life and still is in this life. So the messages that we're going to do, work with tonight, we're going to be working with the Gaia Oracle deck, which is Tony Carmine Salerno, which is one of my favorite authors. And we're going to be working, oh, they're both with Tony. Magdalene Oracle, which is Tony. You can see how well worn these are. These are some of my favorite. I've got like 62 different decks. I should show you, you know. I've often said that to people. This is where I work. I sit on the floor. I'll let you see what I do. And these are some of the decks that I work with. Feathered Omens, definitely one of my favorite. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I like doing this. I'm gonna do the decks that we and the messages that I was given. But I'm gonna pull one out right now, and I'll show you how I do this. Okay. So Feathered Omens. This is one of my. This is Ted Andrews, messengers from the spirit world, bird messengers, because I get so many messages from birds. Wow, that's an awesome one to get, right? New relationship developing, courtship and mating. Here, let's put this. And what's interesting is it's the whooping crane. Remember when I was in Sturgeon Bay and I was going to my friend Early Thomas's and I had that. I saw those strange birds and they were huge and they were going across the field and I chased them. I got out of my car and I literally chased them across the field because I wanted to see what they were. And there was a pair of them. They were about 5 feet tall and that's what they were. They were whooping cranes. And they made these these noises. So what it's talking about with these whooping cranes is it's talking about relationships in your life right at this time. And they're talking about that there are rhythms growing in your life that are going to continue. Oh, this Liger works with me all the time. He lays on my cards. Relationships in your life are going to need to take a priority. And they're talking about don't ignore relationships at this time. Give them your attention. They're talking about no matter how transitory that they are in your life, they're talking about they're there for you. They're there for you for a reason. So they're saying that people are going to be drawn to you. They're going to listen to you. They're going to attend to you. This is all what comes about when you're dealing with crane totem. And they're saying, so basically, it's a very fertile time physically and creatively. And they're saying that at this time, they want you to dress for success, basically. This is going to be a time where people are going to notice your work and effort. They're going to notice you. So they're saying, you know, dress to the nines, make yourself, you know, show yourself, put your best foot forward. And no matter how fleeting the relationships are in your life right now, when they show up in your life, they're there for a reason right now, and they're very, very important. So they're saying give them your full attention, no matter who they are, what the situation is. They're there right now expressly for a purpose, and your enthusiasm is going to be catching at this time. People are going to listen to you. They're like I said, they're going to attend to you. So the things that possibly you weren't maybe heard before, you didn't feel heard before. Now's the time, because this is a cycle that's developing in your life. And clearly, because it's entitled Courtship and Mating, it has to do with that. So, you know, put your best foot forward, dress for success, let yourself be seen truly as you are. Put yourself out there, embrace all the relationships that are coming into your life at this time. And what's developing in your life, there's a reason for it. It's in your highest good. And they're talking about it being fertile in your life. I'm going to show you when I was walking the other day down to the pool, and that's what was given to me is That was that's a crane's feather. It was left for me. So it's a message for me. These are the feathers that I've been left outside my house. I've got a red hawk. I've got a dove. This is a red hawk. These are dove feathers, the red hawk is messenger. You know, a message is coming. Pay attention to the messages that come to you. The crane, of course, is talking about not just like what I was just saying, all the messages that I just gave you, but it also speaks about courtship and mating, and it talks about the dance that goes on between the male and the female. And so that's a message in itself. So it's talking to you about learning the dance and recognizing that there is a dance that has to be danced. And it's not just one person doing all the work or doing, you've got to both be in this exchange. So it talks about if one person dances forward, then you move forward. If the person moves back, you pull back. So it talks about receptivity and allowing yourself to receive, you know, not doing all of the work, but allowing those to come to you and give to you as well. Let's see what else is up here. The dove talks about harmony coming into your life. It's a time of harmony. And there's so many. Every day I go out and they've left another one for me. Oh, I'm not really paying attention to how you're looking here. Also, I'm just going to walk around. Oops, I'm going to walk around my room and I'm going to give you guys messages that I get. Here's another animal totem. Ganesh is the obstacle remover. This is the elephant. And it's very interesting because I met a woman today and she'd been going through a really difficult time. And she was having a really, really hard time. She was crying and telling me what was happening. And I started to, I told her what I do. And she wanted me to come see her place because I'm looking for a new place to move to. Apparently I have to move again. There's so much, there's so much chaos. But in the midst of chaos, I'm in the eye of the storm. And so she says, you want to come in and take a look at my place? Because I was looking at another place. And as she's telling me about what she's going through, she takes me into her bedroom and she is showing, it's a beautiful place. And on the wall is this carving. It says wood carving, and it was all elephants. And I said, that's a message for you. I said, I realize it feels chaotic what you're going through right now, but you've literally been landed into this place, and this is a blessing for you. And I said, and there's a blessing above your bed. That is the obstacle remover, the elephants, and the fact that there was a herd of elephants, and they were all, you know, here's the beginning, and they were all moving this way, and they were all like, the carving was closed at one end and at the open at the end where they were moving out. So it said, it literally is showing you, Spirit is showing you that the obstacles are being removed and they're carrying your troubles out of your way. So there's a message for the elephant. Also the elephant totem. Oh, there's so many messages in elephant totem. Elephant is talking about family, working with family, because they're very, very connected. They will pick up and take care of another if one's lost or hurt. They will take a baby in. So it talks about the protectiveness of family, and they are of royalty. But mostly it's the obstacle remover that comes to mind for me. There's another totem up here. I should have plugged it in so you could see it, but it's an owl. And the owls, and there's Archangel Michael. But the owl talks about seeing past the illusion and recognizing and having the ability to see in the dark. As you can see, we've got the same type of eyes. And that was interesting because when I look at Lily, we talked about cats having the ability to see in the dark. Lily looks like an owl when I look at her. And it's funny because when in the daylight, her pupils, like right now, they're somewhat, you know, open. When we first were looking at her, they were very, very big, her pupils. But during the day, they're very, very tiny. And I said, she looks like an owl. Because as the owl and as the cat, they have the ability to see in the dark. They have the ability to see through illusion. So if there's a situation that's unclear in your life, the owl, if you call upon the owl totem, the owl will help you uncover secrets. They have the ability, owl, that's one of my totem animals, along with the red hawk and the peregrine falcon. The owl is one of my bird totems, and it's they say people with owl eyes or people with owl totem have the ability to see through you. And people say that to me a lot. You know, your eyes kind of freak me out because I feel like you're looking right through me. But you have the ability to see the undercurrent. You'll hear, you'll be able to read the body language, and you'll hear things not necessarily about, it's not the words that they say, and it's not, it's what you're seeing. You're able to see through. So if you're looking, you're having issues with not understanding something or having clarity, you call upon the owl totem, and it will they will help you be able to see through the illusion into the dark, into the darkness, which is, you know, the unknown, and that will help you. I'm going to show you here. Since we're in here, we might as well look around. These are all my other bird messengers. These have all been gifted to me by the birds themselves. This is also a crane tail feather. I have mostly my totems up here. I've got the red hawks. There's so many of the red hawk feathers. Red hawks. This is an owl, great horned owl. That's actually my main, the owl totem. This is a dove, seagull, communication, great horned owl specifically. Oh, look that one up. Look it up on Google. And get the full message for great horned owl, because I can't go into all of that right now. I should be doing our reading. I just wanted to kind of show you around a little bit. This is how I live. My guitar. I'm a mermaid, clearly. This is I don't know if people show off their homes and stuff, but I'll show you, as I said, my cat collection. This is my connection to the cat totem. Means a lot. My daughter made this mask for me. So I know from whence I speak, because it's one of my main totems. Okay, so I'm trying to decide, should I just do, I wonder if I should just do a reading, boom, just like that, or if I should work with the ones I have. You know, I'll work with the ones I have, and then I'll give you some more. So we've got a lot of relationship stuff going right now because of the thing that just popped up as our first message, the courtship and mating. I mean, I took it as it wasn't just for that. So because they're talking about the importance of all relationships in our lives right now. But the first message we have coming forward, I'll do it like this, is the beloved. And there's tears in the beloved's eyes, and they're blue eyes. And what it talks about is your heart is full of love. And because of this, there's magical blessings that are drawn to you, because they're speaking about you and your heart full of love. See the stars? Makes me think of Wish Upon the Star. The stars are all over this card, and also the purple, the royal colors of spirit. And what they're talking about is, if you're single, that soon a relationship is going to form. And this is a very positive relationship. It's going to transform your life. And if you are presently in a relationship of sorts, it talks about your relationship deepening and being transformed also in some way. You're soon going to be having an overwhelming feeling of love and gratitude for the relationship with your beloved. Your beloved, it talks about your beloved this is a spiritual union. This is often what they call, this is of a soulmate, absolutely. And they talk about valuable insights are gained through each of you, because what it's going to be bringing out the best in you. Clearly, this is your soulmate. A soulmate's brought to you for a reason. So we've got courtship and mating, and then we've got the beloved. And the next message is a message that we have that came forward, interesting enough, is called intimacy. Now this one is interesting. You see this girl, and she's got her head cocked to the side, and she looks a little pensive and not quite certain. And so what it's talking about is, if you've been emotionally hurt in the past, as a result, you're reluctant to share your feelings with another because you don't want to get hurt again. And it's understandable that you would put a shield around your heart, because you have been hurt. Nobody wants to be hurt again. But what it's saying is that at this time, there's somebody in your life who dearly loves you. And they've also been emotionally hurt. And because of this, they're reluctant to share their feelings with you because they don't want to be hurt again. So they're telling you that your energy, you need to open your heart energetically. They're asking for you to open your heart, because this one that loves you, that's in your life, this is someone who cares about you very much. This is somebody who's been brought to you, and they're telling you to pay attention to the relationships that are brought to you in your life at this time, right? And they're saying that it's very important for you to allow this person in, because the love that this person has for you is real. It's real. This is a friend. This is somebody who genuinely cares for you. This is somebody who wants to reveal their feelings to you, wants to tell you how you they feel, but they're afraid of being hurt. So if you're connected to this person because, right, we've got the beloved. So this is a soulmate connection. So there's something that you can do energetically to help this person and help yourself. If you open up your heart, when you look at her, at this card, she's standing here. She's naked, which means she's vulnerable, which is good. You need to be open. And she's got her arms at her side. They're not crossed in front of her. So even though she's pensive and she's nervous, she's coming to you. She's naked before you. Her arms are open. Her means her heart is open. And you need to open your heart to her as well and allow her in. Or him. They're showing a woman in this card, but this one they're showing a man. So either way. But this person, if you are able to open your feelings to this person, energetically, you are lifting your vibration. You're opening your vibration up. So energetically, if your heart is open and you're allowing this one to come in, it will allow the other person as well. But if you keep your heart closed and you don't move forward, so it's talking about also if you're in this relationship, if you are this person, share your feelings. You can't keep your feelings closed. You can't, because they're telling you that the person that you're caring about also loves you deeply. But you need to open your heart up. And this person is in front of you, naked, vulnerable. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm trying to think of where I have my other cards. I had them. Where are they? Sorry, I was like wandering around in here. We have Feathered Omens. We have Magdalene Oracle. I think we had... I'm going to look. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. So what we have next is... Sorry, I've got stuff all over the place. We've got this one's interesting. And maybe I have these out of order. I just decided to go with the ones that I had already. But this one says it's a hidden gift. Now we've got a sad-faced guy. Now look at that. We have the beloved. They've all got kind of a similar theme going here. Look at this. Sad face, sad face, sad face. Right? These guys look the same. Blue eyes. Sad face, blue eyes, sad face. Blue also represents depression or sadness. So what they're talking about is something has come to an end. Something that you cherish is about to or has recently come to an end. And of course, you're saddened by this. So whenever something, we lose something or something we're attached to emotionally ends, it's going to make us sad. However, this card is talking about there's a positive side to this too, because every time that there's an ending, there's a beginning. It's like, a death is never really a death. It's just transition. And so they're saying that something that has been lost to you, even though it's sad and you're going to have to work through this, it's reminding you of not being emotionally attached. So it's telling you to detach emotionally and recognize that nothing truly is ever really lost. Because what is yours you can't lose. What's yours won't go away from you, and what is yours, how does it work? What is yours won't go past you. What's yours you will not lose. And if something does, what they're saying with this message is if something is taken away or something at this time is lost to you in your sight, they're saying that there's going to be a transformation because from this ending actually is becoming a new beginning. And there's the message in this card, if you look at his sad face, well, the message at the bottom, down below, a sadness, an ending, a new beginning. So it could be that whatever has been lost to you at this time, there's going to be a twist to this. There's a hidden gift attached to this. And they're talking about at the right time, when the timing is right, there's going to be a revelation and an unexpected turn of events that's going to turn out in your favor. So this sad face is going to switch. And what it's going to be saying is whatever it is, it's going to turn out well and it's going to make you happy. Whether it is that this unexpected ending doesn't happen or what is lost to you is going to be returned to you in a better way. So that's the switch. That's the gift in the hidden message. So yes, there's a sadness. So it makes me think that, something has come to an end, or you feel like it's come to an end. A lot of times what Spirit is requiring of us is surrender. So when you finally surrender and allow Spirit to bring to you what is in your highest good, there's a shift that takes place. And what you thought you were going to be, that you had lost, is either not going to eventuate, or it's going to be transformed into something better for you. And I have another, I'm trying to think of, so how many do we have there? We've got courtship and mating, the beloved, the hidden gift, intimacy. Oh, thinking of you. Right on. So somebody that you have been thinking about, a loving thought, serendipity. So what it's talking about is somebody that you have been thinking about has also been thinking about you. This is confirmation for you. This is telling you that this could be someone who, a living friend, or this could be somebody who has passed over. So if there's, so this loss possibly, the hidden gift, maybe there's someone that's passed over in your life and you're missing them. Well, this is a confirmation that they're thinking about you. And even that gives me another message that even though they may be lost to the physical, my friend Patrick Pape, his mother just died. And I was saying, you know, it's very difficult. Clearly, my mother died as well 4 years ago of cancer, and it was really, really hard. And I always like to remain positive. And I said to him, you know, I always try and remain positive. But as I read his post, I was saying, you know, I had tears pouring down my face. And I said, it doesn't take away the physical loss of hugging your mother or talking to your mother. But the truth of the matter is we really never have lost them, even though they're not physically in our presence. My mother comes to me all the time in my dreams, and I told Patrick, you know, the gift that I can give you, the encouragement that I can give you, and the promise that I can give you is that she will visit you in your dreams, and you will laugh, and you will she'll be just as outrageous. My mother's outrageous in my dreams. She's hysterical. She always comes when I need her the most, when I need to pay attention the most, when something's really, really important. My mother arrives in my dreams. So I said she'll be there, and you can always reach out to her energetically. She's always with you, and she will, even though the sadness that we have to deal with, as soon as we surrender that, we'll recognize that there is never a loss. We're always connected energetically, and through our heart, through love, we're always connected. So that's one of the messages of who this could be. They're saying that you know, we're all connected no matter how far and how close. But it could also be somebody else in your life that that you are missing, somebody who's not here right now for you, and you love them, and they're letting you know that they're thinking about you right now too, and that you can energetically connect with them. I've been doing a lot of life coaching, and I have a fellow that I work with, and that's one of the things we've been working on. We've been doing lessons, and I talked to him about how, you know, you don't have to just sit there and not and feel like nothing's happening because this person isn't moving forward at this time. I said you can connect with her energetically, and you can share your feelings. And I put a post on my wall last night at 11:11. You might look at it, and I also uploaded it to my phone. So when I connect with, when I want to connect with somebody who's not in my physical presence, it's an amazing. It's one of those animated things that where they have movement. You know, they're doing that a lot on Facebook right now, where there's animation and you can see. And what it's showing is it's got this man and this woman, and it shows the energy going from her heart to his heart. And you can see it going all through the body, through the arms, showing how they're energetically connected. And then it shows how it goes. You can see that the thoughts or the energy going up the back of his head, and then out through his third eye, connecting with her. And it just goes around and around and around. So we're always connected. And we're connected. We don't have to be in somebody's physical presence. I could be sending this love and thoughts and thinking, like I was saying to this man, to my son who's in Canada, to somebody who else isn't in your physical presence. You can do this. So this was one of the energetic homework assignments that I gave him, and that is a really good visual, because I'm a very visual person. It's important for me to see things, and so to watch that as I'm thinking, as I'm talking I talk to my twin soul. He's not in my presence, and yet I send these energetic feelings. And what I was saying to this fellow, that a lot of times we deplete our energy because we're giving too much. We have to learn a balance. I think I brought that up earlier about it's important in a relationship to have a proper balance and to be receiving. So I said, you know, it's good you can say send them love and light, but a lot of times you spend so much time thinking about these people and you're giving them your energy, and that's imbalanced. You have to keep a balance. And so with this energetic connection that I was talking to him about and showing him, and I'm speaking to you about, is what you do is, here, I'll give you this is what I do with my coaching people. You ask the Creator to fill your heart and your whole body with feelings of love, peace, calm, harmony, all the wonderful things that you want to have fill your entire body up. And you're asking for that to fill you. Because we need to love ourselves. We are in no position to love somebody else if we are not loving ourselves first. And energetically, we have to fill ourselves up and before we're able to give out to others. So you ask for this to fill your body, peaceful, loving, harmonious, happy, whatever the thoughts are, and you're asking for the Creator to fill your body up with this. And once you start feeling this in your body, with me, I feel a spinning in my solar plexus. I'll also feel prickles. Some people feel warmth, but you will feel something because you're asking for Spirit to fill this into your body. Please fill me with these feelings. And once you get these feelings inside of your body, sit with it for a while and allow it to fill you and lift your vibration. So you're feeling this energy in your own body. You're not giving away, because you need to do this for yourself first. So you're filling yourself. Once you're sitting with this feeling in your body, then and only then, after you've given it to yourself, are you now able to share it with another. So now I use that visual, like I told you that I had, and I see, I have this feeling in my body, and then I say, I am now willing to share this with you, and I would like to share this with you. And I visualize it coming from my third eye to your third eye, my thoughts that are coming across from my heart to your heart, and you see the energy going through, and you're sharing the energy between you. And then I said to him, you need to ask, if this is a relationship that you're working with, I'm going to share this with you, and I'd like to feel it coming back. Are we connecting? Are we connecting? And if you don't feel it coming back, send them love and light and let it be. If you feel that energy coming back, you are literally sharing this connective energy, and you can actually heal each other. You build each other up, you lift each other's vibration because you're exchanging this energy. So it's a very powerful thing that you can do with relationships and people in your life. So that's one of the messages that I figured I would share. That's one of my little coaching tips. And so with this message about thinking of you, they're saying that right now you're energetically feeling and they're connecting with you, and they're sending these loving thoughts to you. So it feels to me that there's a lot to do with relationships. I mean, seriously, new relationship developing, courtship and mating. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be just people that are brought into your lives, but the beloved, absolutely, the soulmate connection, the hidden gift, a sadness, an ending, but then a new beginning. So now, like my friend Patrick, he has a new way of connecting with his mother, or with other people. It's what you thought you might be losing is actually going to be returned to you in a brand new way. So it could be a relationship that has ended, you felt, but now there's been a healing that's taken place, and so this person's coming back, and it's a resurrection of sorts. So it's a new person to you, or it looks like things were about to end, and something switches, and it doesn't end. This person loves you very much, is afraid to tell you how they truly feel because they're fear of rejection or of being hurt again. And so you need to lead by example by opening your heart and being open and vulnerable in front of them, and allow the vibration, which is what I just talked to you about, and share this vibration, because this person is thinking about you as you are thinking about them. So those are our messages. I like the fact that we just kind of pulled them out. I was going to show you my other, I have a lot of decks that I work with. I'm going to give us a closing. Let's see, what should we choose from today? We can do relationship cards. We'll do one of those. And we will do, where is it? I have this one. Closing thought. Ooh, I have so many. Put up your shield, people. That's an important message. Every day, put up your shield in the morning. Clear your shield at the end of the day. Always important messages. Whoops. Okay. If we're not going to be outside in a boat you know, bobbing around and rowing with one hand and going around in circles, I might as well do stuff like this, right? You know, I'm never going to do it the normal way, the way other people do it. Okay. So how can I do this, though? How can I shuffle these cards? Okay, hold on. Well, my eyes are closed. I'm not looking because I don't want to see what's coming. Oh, I think okay, so balance. Okay, so remember we were talking about receptivity and balance. We were talking about the cats having balance. Look at the scales. She's holding scales in her hands. It's important to have balance. So, are you giving and receiving in equal measure? Right on. It's according to exactly what we just spoke about. If you tip the scales too far one way or the other, your life falls out of alignment and priorities get mixed up. Come back to the middle. We were just talking about that, right? Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to do another one. I don't know if that's upside down. It's hard to shuffle. I wouldn't make a very, a good blind person probably. I'd have to. Actually, I'm doing pretty good. Oops. She spoke too soon. Okay, I think that's that's it. Okay, here we go. Focus. I've been hearing this a lot. There are only two types of emotions, those that feel good and those that feel bad. So keep the focus on the positive. You always have a choice. Focus. Ooh, and check this out. There's a message for us. Peacock feathers. Peacock feathers talk about resurrection. Remember? Something that was going to be gone that we thought is actually a resurrection, because they say that the peacock is the most that resembles the phoenix, and the phoenix rises from the ashes. So that talks about a new beginning out of an ending. So those are very appropriate. And then I'm going to do this one. I love how it doesn't matter what it is. Spirit's messages, they're always going to be exactly what we need to see, and it's interesting. I like doing it like this. Is kind of fun because you can see how they all connect, because Spirit knows exactly what's important for us to see and get at this time. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes again. So you guys keep your eyes on this. I don't know if hopefully I've got them all. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I was gonna say hopefully I've got them all facing in the right direction, but since my eyes are closed, it doesn't matter. Oh, shoot. Please don't. Whoops. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm really, honestly, have my eyes closed. Okay. Pay attention. There are signs, symbols, and messages divinely placed in our path to guide us in the right direction. Vision. Oh, love it. And one of our bird messengers, the eagle, soaring high, to see the big picture. Eyes like an eagle. Pay attention to the fine details. Love that. Pay attention. There are signs, symbols, and messages divinely placed in our path to guide us in the right direction. Which is absolutely true. And that pops right out, love. So I'm going to say it. Share your heart to another is to share your heart to another, to love another is the ultimate expression of grace. So that goes along with intimacy, about sharing your heart. And check out the heart going over the waterfall, which is water. It represents emotions. So it's like, take the risk, go over the waterfall, and allow the love to be shared. I think that's. I'm gonna do one more. I'm having so much fun. I that's why when I do my readings with people, like say I get an hour reading with somebody, we end up being on the phone for like 2 hours because I love doing this. It's so much fun. Okay, so the last message, I promise this is the last one. This is Angel Healing Cards. Also, Tony Carmine Salerno. I love him. Oh, and I've made my own cards up. This is my own deck, so I'm going to move these out. Somebody's feeling overwhelmed right now. Okay. This is our final message. Protection. You are safe. Do not fear. We are with you always and surround you, always with our invisible wings of light. So again, remember there was trepidation with all of these people. They were all nervous. They're saying, never fear, they're with you. 100% you are protected. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to end with that. If you would like to follow me, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Google+, I'm on YouTube. If I get this video uploaded, hopefully I won't lose this one because this is kind of fun. I'm on Facebook under Sherry Lation Angels Whisper. My website is www.thewhispersofangels.com, and I am available for life coaching, for Reiki long distance healing. I've been doing a lot of that, and it's been very, very powerful, and I love doing it. I do energetic housekeeping. You can peruse the page. I do readings. I do dream analysis. Peruse the page and see if there's something that calls to you that you would, if you feel that you would need some assistance in, and I would be honored to help you. And if you'd like to subscribe on YouTube, you would have these videos come to you. They would let you know when the video is uploaded. And hopefully, like I said, it's already 9:23 here tonight. So hopefully I can get this uploaded and you guys can get it tonight. Otherwise, you'll be getting this tomorrow. So, Lily, hey, you want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye? See how she looks like an owl? Hi, little tiny.